Today's MacVoices is supported by Smile and the various flavors of PDF Pen. See how PDF Pen, PDF Pen Pro, and PDF Pen for iOS can help you do more with your PDFs at smilesoftware.com. MacVoices is at Pepcom and CES in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. Folks, this is Alex of ResQProtect, and he's going to tell us what he's going to do to keep us safer, because I need to be safer, Alex.
Oh, I know how it is, Chuck. Everybody needs to be safer. I mean, there's only two types of people in the world, those who have lost data and those who will. And of course, now we have to worry about ransomware, viruses, never mind losing your computer, getting it stolen, losing your data. It just happens. Bad things happen. You don't know really what to do about them. What we did is we designed a product that we call Rescue for Mac. And essentially what it is it's more than a backup product. It's a full imaging product. So ResQProtect is the company, and Rescue for Mac is a product. And what we do is we actually image your entire Mac. And this little device that we call the Rescue for Mac contains your entire computer. So unlike backup devices, this not only has your data, but it has your operating system, it has all of your software, it has your fonts, it has your passwords, it has everything, the entire essence of your computer, all in one device. And what's nice about it is using our innovative software, it's user-friendly, you're just able to do a complete image of the computer really quickly, and then once it's on there, it electrically disconnects. So you don't have to worry about getting a virus, getting ransomware, anything, and that image is protected. In the meantime, if you leave it connected, we'll actually have another area. This is flash disk. It has another area in flash that actually stores the incrementals, so the changes between when you protect and then when you protect again. And it's stored on the Rescue, and that's constantly being checked for any type of malware. But it's still electrically disconnected from your initial image. Also, if you have cloud, and a lot of people do, I mean, I'm a Mac user forever, and I have iCloud. Well, what it does, it works with iCloud. We're a cloud companion. We can do the images and the incremental also on iCloud. So between the protection cycles, you can store everything on iCloud, but you know how it is. You could say, well, I could just use iCloud, and then I'd be able to get my whole computer back. Well, you know, we all use the cloud. We all know it could take days, weeks, months to get your computer restored, right? Well, with this product, with Rescue for Mac, let's say you had something like you lost your computer or you had it stolen. In fact, we hear that one computer stolen about every 56 seconds in the US. Kind of sad, but very true. But if it happens, you could take the Rescue for Mac, you could plug it in a friend's computer, borrow a computer, plug it in, run off this, you just restart right off of this device. It'll run just like your computer with all your data. If you've done anything between the protection cycle and now, it'll pull it off of iCloud or it'll pull it off our incremental, and then it runs just like your computer. When you're done, you give the computer back, you just shut it down, their computer's pristine, everything is back on here. Now, it's also true that if your computer was stolen or lost, you might want to buy another one. Do the same thing. You plug this in, run off it. In the meantime, what it's doing, it's recovering your old computer on your new computer in the background, so you don't lose any time. Or let's say you got a virus, or more likely ransomware. So you know how it is. You get that email, it says, Amazon.com, you just got a $1,000 gift certificate. You don't think about it. You don't know that it's really from some bogus address. You click on it, all of a sudden, guess what? Ransomware in your computer. What do? It's locked. You gonna pay them $50,000 in crypto coin? Probably not. What you're gonna do is connect your Rescue for Mac, and you're gonna basically rewind time to right before that ransomware happened, and now you just restore your computer back to before the ransomware, eliminate that email, and you're done, you're back.
Okay.
Pretty easy, right?
Absolutely, but now a bunch of questions here. First of all, so this is a flash device?
Yes, this is a device. We manufactured this device. It's a patented device. It's very simple. It's made in the USA, 100% in the USA. It uses flash for memory. Actually has two separate flashes, a 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte flash, plus 128 gig flash that we use for incremental.
Okay, so that was my next question, is what kind of capacity? Because if you're talking about even a laptop drive, you know, with SSDs, you know, you're going to have to be 1 or 2 terabytes at least.
Right. My new 16-inch MacBook Pro is a 2 terabyte drive, right? So today we do 1 or 2 terabyte. We'll do more in the future, but right now the most popular is about 500 gigabytes we see. Because remember, even though you have a 2 terabyte drive or even a 4 terabyte drive in some of the new Macs, you really don't fill them all the way out. So a lot of people will, they'll want the 1 terabyte because they're only using about 500. I mean, you shouldn't use more than 80% of your capacity anyway. Best practice, but hey, we all break that rule, right?
Absolutely. So how long does it take for this, when I plug it in the first time, how long does it take to image my disk and protect me?
It's a great question. So the first time's the longest, as it always is. What we actually do is we run a full virus scan on the disk, and it takes a little while to do that. If it's a full terabyte, let's say it's a terabyte used in there, on a full terabyte, it'll take about an hour and 10 minutes to do that. But it does it in the background, so you're free to use it as it is. It's automated from that point. You turn on 100% encryption, encrypts everything going on, so this is completely safe. It also virus scans this after it's done, so a little over an hour, you're ready to go. And it'll come up and it'll tell you that, and then it'll ask you to automate that protection. So it'll just send you a message, a notification through our notification tray that, every day, every month, every year, every 2 weeks is what we recommend. You just protect it again. If you leave it plugged in, there's no worry, because what will happen is it'll electrically disconnect itself and just increment from there. So it's very safe to leave in. But if you do take it out, like I say, if you're an iCloud user, we'll just pull it back from the cloud. It's all automated within the system.
How are you updating your virus definitions? Because we know that stuff is changing constantly.
That's a great question. So we don't manufacture that. We do OEM, one of the top virus protection softwares, and the profiles and the definitions are automatic. So every time your computer's connected to the internet, we go up, we check whether the app is running or not, we pull those definitions down. And then we do show you, there is a preference panel that will show you what's happened when the virus scan is run, what the results are, and if it eradicated anything or if it was just scanned. It'll also show you what the latest profiles are to be able to manage it, because we're always constantly keeping up on malware. I mean, let's face it, it changes almost on a daily basis. What's really nice about this is that even if you were to get a virus today, if you roll back to before that, I mean, let's face the cloud does a great job of eradicating those. So think about this. If I got a virus today, but the last time I protected it was a week ago, and all my incremental, which is probably a few gigs or whatever, is up in the cloud, once I come back, I have my protected volume that doesn't have a virus, plus my incremental, which comes from the cloud. I'm 100% safe, even if my definitions were wrong.
Okay, so we have to ask about pricing and availability.
It's a really good question. So I'll give you the availability first. We begin shipping the Rescue for Mac product on February 14, 2020. We do have a pink version of the product for that day, and some Godiva chocolates. I'm only half kidding about that. And it's $299 MSRP for the 1 terabyte of protection, or $349 for 2 terabytes of protection.
Okay, so about what you would expect for something of that kind?
Absolutely.
In Flash?
Yeah. Absolutely, in Flash. I mean, it has so much more to it. Like I say, it's a patented technology. We build it in the U.S. It's supported by us. We're located in California. So, we build it right here.
Cool. The website where folks can go to learn more and order one.
Best place is ResQProtect.com. That's ResQProtect.com. You can pre-order for the, Valentine's Day special.
With the Godiva chocolates.
There we go, exactly. You'd be surprised those little gifts you get if you order.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Alex, thank you so much. Interesting product. Thank you.
Take care.
Folks, more from CES and Pepcom in Las Vegas. Thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices, or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you Mac Voices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.